Hi dears, welcome to English classes at Radhika Rinesh. Today we are to discuss three Sangham love poems. That is what she said. What she said, what her girlfriend said. The lover within earshot, behind a fence. The poems in this unit are from the Sangham era. We know that Sangham era is considered as the golden age of classic Tamil literature, which is spanned between 300 BCE to 300 CE. That is AD, that is we usually say it as AD. And they belong to Agam or interior or emotional poetry, which consists of love and other emotional personal experiences as the theme. Sangham love poems are organized around five landscapes called Thinai. You must have heard this term Thinai. They have classified the landscape into five, each symbolizing a specific phase of love and emotion. They are considering both the landscape and human beings are alike. So each and every landscape, a type of landscape, represents a kind of emotion. Here are some landscapes, that is Thinai, and the symbolic plant and associated emotions. Like Kurini. Kurini is one of the five Thinai. Thinai means landscape, and which represents the mountain or hills, and the associated emotion is union of lovers, and the plant is Kurini flower. You must know the flower. Kurini flower is a very famous flower which usually grow in Idukki. Then Mullai. Mullai is the another Thinai, and the pastoral land. Pastoral land means the meadow. Okay. Then associated emotion is waiting, that is patience. And the symbolic plant is jasmine for Mullai Thinai. Then the next one is Marudam, Marudam Thinai. It's agricultural land, and the associated emotion of Marudam Thinai is quarrel or infidelity. Then the symbolic plant of this Marudam Thinai is Marudam flower. Marudam is a flower. It is a plant. Marud. Okay, you must have heard about this plant. And natal is the other Thinai, and the landscape which represents Natal is seashore. Okay, and it represents the emotion, separation or anxiety. Maybe seashore, there is a separation. That is, two lands are separated by sea. That might be the significance or indication of Natal as seashore. Anyway, the symbolic plant is water lily. Then Palai. Palai is the last or fifth Thinai, and the landscape is desert for Palai. For Palai, they mean desert. Okay. As the desert suggests, the suggested emotion is hardship or separation, and the symbolic plant, the plant usually grow in desert is cactus, right? So cactus is the symbolic plant of Palai. So we know that all the landscapes and that is thin ice are very much attached to nature or plants. Okay, so human connect. There is a close relationship between human emotion and nature. So nature has become a metaphor and a medium to express love, longing, separation, and union, according to these Sinai poets. We know that A.K. Ramanujan, a very well-known English poet, has translated these poems to English. The first poem of this collection is What She Said, which is written by Tevel Kutar and Karun Tokai. So we know that this is a love poem. We know that it comes under the Kurinyi landscape or Kurinyi Tinai. We know that Kurinyi represents the reunion of lovers. So here the speaker is a woman, expresses the depth and vastness of her love for her beloved, and she is in deeply love with her beloved, and she is expressing how deeply she is in love. She compares her love to the earth, the sky, and the sea. All of them are very vast and wide. We know that she is expressing or she is indicating that her love is as vast as the earth, the sky, and the sea, saying it is even greater and deeper than all of them. So she believes that her love is as much deep as these natural phenomena like the earth, the sky, and the sea. And it is related to the Kurini landscape, that is the background where bees make honey from black stemmed flowers. You know the Kurini flowers, they are very beautiful, which blooms once in 12 years or 10 years anyway. The Kurini flowers are very pleased to watch at. Here, a natural scene has been described as the bees are taking or drinking honey from black stemmed Kurini flowers. That means the reunion between the lovers. Okay. And nature becomes a symbol of intense love and natural abundance. Nature is consists of a lot of varieties, a lot of things are there in nature, and it is very vast and wide and deep. Like that, their love is also very vast and deep. The main themes of this poem are boundless love. The woman possesses boundless love towards her lover, and it is limitless. Okay, and unity of nature and emotion. There is a close relationship between human emotion and nature. According to the Tine poet, we know that they are classifying the landscape, right? Into five landscapes, the five emotions into five landscapes. So mountains and flowers mirror the lover's feelings, and Kurini flowers and the bees who or which are drinking or taking honey from Kurini flowers symbolize the love or the reunion of the lovers. Anyway, symbolism, that is Kurini is a very important symbol in this poem. It represents the union and the sweetness of love. And non-duality, that is the nature and human emotions are one and the same, they are inseparable, because the Sangham poets believe that nature, all the landscapes are correspondent emotions or human emotions. So human emotions and landscapes or nature are very closely related to each other. And the poet has used a lot of imagery and symbolism in this poem, like earth, sky, water, everything has been used as symbols. Then represent vastness and immeasurable emotions. Then the woman is telling that her love is like the earth, the sky, and the sea. That we know that all of them are very vast and wide and very deep, so immeasurable. Like that, her love towards her beloved is also immeasurable and vast and deep as these three things. Then bees and honey, another imagery that is used by the poets, that is, it symbolizes the sweetness and richness of love. Their love is so sweet and rich. Then Kuringi flowers, another important image. It's the symbol of mountain union in Sangham poetry. Sangham poetry, according to the Sangham tradition, that is Kurini represents the mountain region, and it represents the love and reunion of lovers. Okay, the emotion of love and reunion of lovers. Okay, so these are the main images. Those are used by the poets. The second poem is also named as what she said, which is written by Kapilar and Akananuru. Anyway, here that is the woman who is the speaker is addressing her lover, and her lover used to visit her secretly at night through dangerous forest paths filled with snakes and tigers. So the anxiety of this woman is being described in this poem. She is expressing her love towards that person, her lover, but at the same time, she is always very much concerned on his safety. And the poem describes the mountain landscape. We know that mountain landscape is very much connected to the emotions of reunion of lovers and love. So here the emotion is love, and we know that and that landscape is full of thunder, waterfalls, and animals. That is why the woman or the speaker is very much isn't anxious towards her beloved. And she asks him to signal her with his horn when he reaches home safely to ease her anxiety. We know that there was no mobile phone during that time, so she wanted to know whether he has reached his home safely or not. That is why she is asking her beloved to uh, signal her with his horn. Okay, blow the horn to indicate that he has reached his home safely. The main themes of this poem are love and anxiety. That is, deep affection is there between these two lovers, but fear is also there. That is, the woman is fearing, she is afraid of her lover's safety, whether he is safe or not. And courage and devotion, the man's determination to meet her despite danger. And he is very courageous because he always wanted to meet her by overcoming all those hurdles in the forest. Then connection through nature. There is close relationship between nature or natural elements and human emotion. That is as we have said in the last poem. Communication through sound. That is she is asking her beloved to blow the horn as soon as he reached his home very safely, and the horn becomes a symbol of emotional reassurance. It is a reassurance from the part of the beloved that he has reached his home very safely. At the same time, a lot of images and symbols are used in this poem to make it more beautiful. Thunder and forest. Okay, it's a very important symbol that's used by the poets. It reflects the danger and intensity of love. Okay, there is the danger. There is he has to go. That is the beloved has to go or walk through a very risky forest or a very dangerous forest. Apart or in spite of all these adversities, he is willing to meet his beloved. That is very important. A narrow path, which also symbolizes the risky path of secret love. Secret love is very risky, and a lot of tensions are evolving in that secret love. And waterfalls and bays, we know that these are always symbolizing love, as this poem is also telling that love's rhythm and harmony and natural music are represented by waterfalls and bays. Hunting horn, a sound bridge connecting lovers across space. That is, the woman is asking her beloved to blow the horn as far as he reached, or as soon as he reached his home very safely, to indicate his safety. Okay, so there is a connection. Even though they are separated with a long distance, there is a bridge of connection with this horn. The third poem is what her girlfriend said, the lover within Yashop behind a fence, which is written by Ulokanar. Uh, as the name suggests, the speaker's friend speaks while the lover listens from behind a fence. Okay, so what the girlfriend of the beloved is telling, the setting is a seashore. That is the natal landscape. We know that it belonged to the natal Tinei, and where fishermen dry their fish, and the town is full of activity and gossip. Everyone is engaged. Even though everyone is engaged, they are spreading gossip also, especially regarding lovers. Okay, and the laurel tree is full of blossom. uh, it represents the vibrancy of love. Its social restrictions, that is, even though all the settings are very suitable for love and love. That is, they are always, that is, these lovers are always conscious of social restrictions and family control. So they are telling about the main barrier, that is the problems created by the mother of the beloved in their love. Okay. Then the poem portrays the conflict between private love and public gossip. So we know that if two persons are in love, the public are very much interested in creating gossip on them. Despite human barriers, nature continues freely, symbolizing the enduring power of love. We know that even though a lot of gossips or a lot of restrictions are there, if their love is very true and it is from the heart, they will continue their love. So as the nature, okay, as the nature is continuing very freely from age to age, like that, love is also passing from age to age. And this is the great symbol that is used by Ilakannar in this poem. Let's see which are the main themes of this poem. We know social barriers and love, of course. It's a very important theme. Love constrained by societal norms and gossip. We know that love is also very much threatened by gossip and all the societal norms and regulations and restrictions which are made by our family members as well as the society. Then nature's freedom. Nature is very free. Like human beings are also very free. But a lot of rules are there. They should have to break all those rules. Then nature remains continuous and unbroken beyond human rules. Nature is not at all ready to listen to human rules. It is spanning over. It moves with its own pace and rules. Like that, love is also moving, or it is also flying from human to human, or from male to female, or from female to male, as in a very natural way. Then female solidarity. The girlfriend acts as a confidant and spokesperson. So there is the female solidarity, that is the girlfriend of the beloved is giving her confidence. Then conflict between desire and duty. The mother's watch and town gossip represents moral control. We know that mother is restricting this love between these two lovers. So they are talking about these restrictions which represents the moral control and gossip. And transience versus continuity. Human restrictions are temporary, nature and emotion are eternal. This is the main theme of this poem. We know that a lot of restrictions are there if a person has fallen in love with other. But as the nature has broken out all the rules of humans, these lovers should have to break all the rules which are made by the society and the family members or whoever is making gossips on it. Let us see which are the major symbols and images used by the poet in this poem. At first, sea and backwaters, very important symbol which represent fluidity and connection. That is, even though that is water is a connecting agent, it connects two lands, two separated lands. Okay, like that. Even though the lovers are separated, they are connected with the same emotion, that is love. Then laurel blossom symbolizes beauty and passion. Fish and meat smells represent the realism of life and lovers' earthly context. That is, as they are staying in seashore, we know that the fish and meat smells are there and the people are very busy, but it represents the harsh reality of life. Fence, where the lover is hiding behind, it symbolizes the separation between lovers. Even though he is, that is, he is standing in a small distance, he cannot speak to his lover. Birds and waves symbolize natural communication between separated souls. Then that is, we know that birds are always symbolized as the messengers. Okay. Then the tone of this poem is very intimate, but that is, the lovers are very much frustrated separation. That's, we know that it belongs to the seashore Thine, which represents separation. Yet the lovers are very hopeful. So we have discussed all these three poems, and some common features are there for these three poems. They are love as the central theme. That is, all the three poems are talking about love. Each poem expresses a different phase of love. intensity, anxiety, and separation. Okay, and the first poem is about intensity, and the next poem is about anxiety. That is, the lover is very much anxious about the safety of her lover. And the third poem is about separation and all the natural gossip, the societal norms and moral concerns over love. Nature as mirror of emotion. Landscape, flora and fauna reflect human feelings. All the thinai are representing one or the other human emotion. Female voice. The emotional world is primarily expressed through the voice of the woman or her friend. Okay. In the first two poems, the speakers were women, and in the third poem, the speaker is the girlfriend of the lover. Okay. Then ecological sensibility. Human emotion and the environment are deeply intertwined. Cultural context reflects Sangham society's sensitivity to both love and nature. So, as good literature, these three poems represent the concerned society, how society is watching love and lovers. Some cultural significance are there for these three poems. These poems celebrate Tamil ecology and emotional philosophy. We know that the Thinai, the five landscapes, and how these five landscapes are closely related to human emotions. Okay. And they show that love is not isolated from the environment. It grows with nature's rhythm. So love is, or humans are very much connected to the nature as well as their emotions. They emphasize respect for natural harmony, relevant even today in environmental and feminist readings. So natural harmony is very important because humans are belonged to the nature. We cannot separate ourselves from nature. Like that, our emotions are very crucial. The use of imagery and symbolism reveals early Tamil poets' refined aesthetic and moral sensibility. That is, even in the 300 BCE, the Sangham poets were really concerned about images and symbols in poetry. By using these images and symbols in their poems, they are actually making their poems very rich, okay, and deep. Let's conclude the poem. The Sangham poems, what she said by Tevakutta and Kapila, and what her girlfriend said by Ulokanar, present love as a universal force bound to nature, emotion, and social reality. That's we have discussed the themes of these poems earlier. We know that there is a close bond between the emotions of human beings and nature. Through mountains, forests, and seas, they depict love, sweetness, danger, and struggle. So all the natural elements are very crucial in this poem because they all represent some or other sort of human emotions. These works continue to resonate today for their poetic beauty, ecological vision, and human depth. So these poems are very important even today, and even now it's very relevant that human emotions or humans are very close to nature. We cannot separate ourselves from nature like our emotions. So Sangham poems are very relevant in our day-to-day life. Hope you all have watched this video with very much care and seriousness. You have written notes on this. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.